Skip, you be reaching so much,
Yo,
Skip.
for real, bro.
You gotta be fouled out by now, Skip.
For real. That was a good one. That was good. For real, man.
So Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless went at it today on Undisputed. And for some people, this is a new dynamic, seeing them go at it. But for the fans that generally follow sports, they already know that this dynamic between Sherman and Skip Bayless isn't nothing new. Nevertheless, a lot of people are talking about today's incident between Skip Bayless and Richard Sherman as maybe a possible way to increase ratings. We all know that Undisputed comes on before First Take, and they're the rival show to First Take. So with ratings being low, a lot of people is kind of speculating, wondering if this was generated to increase ratings, or did this play out organically? So I'm not going to assume that everybody is fully aware of the words exchanged between Sherman and Skip Bayless years ago on First Take. So we're going to play that, and then we'll let what happened today between Sherman and Skip Bayless on Undisputed play out as well. So here's the confrontation for you to see. Welcome to SmashDaLikeTV.
Skip, whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything. So, but those things are on my resume. Those are what I've done. It's my second year in the NFL, going on my third. I mean, you tell me who's wrong.
Okay, I'll accept that. I think I've accomplished more in my field than you have in yours, though you're just getting started.
So I'm the top of my field. So I'm all pro. I'm the best, one of the best 22 players in the NFL. You're going to brush it off, but I don't think you're the best 22 anything in sports and in media and anything. I think you think more of yourself than you actually can, prove. But
okay. Do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Okay.
So
all right, that's fair.
Let's get down to that.
Let's not get personal here. I just want to know.
It's not
do you
personal.
think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
I'm better than you. I am intelligent enough, capable enough to understand that you are ignorant, pompous, egotistical, cretin. And that's really what it comes down to. And I'm going to crush you on here in front of everybody because I'm tired of hearing about it.
We saw Geno Smith throw a fit in Seattle not too long. It was back in week 4, and he went crazy about the Giants because they hip dropped him, and he said by the grace of God he survived the hip drop. And now we see Jordan Travis. The problem is
what's crazy is the Geno Smith one.
Let me finish, Richard. I'm speaking. Thank you.
I'll let you speak, but you're not speaking from experience. So stop raising your voice, Skip.
Okay.
Talk to me, Skip.
All right. Are you going to let me speak or not?
Well, you're speaking on something you don't have no experience doing. So, I mean, what point can you really make?
I've covered the game for a lot longer than you've been alive.
You've covered the game. Yeah. I've actually played the game longer than you ever played. So, like, what we're talking about is something that actually happens in the game that you can't experience unless you play it.
This is the slingshot effect, where you're grabbing around the waist and slinging your body forward instead of just pulling down, just holding on for dear life. I got you. But remember, Richard, that this league wants offense. It doesn't want defense. I know you played defense, but it wants Keyshawn. It doesn't want Richard in the end. Well, that's the truth.
And you can have that. But what you're telling me is you're offering problems. You're offering statistics, but you don't offer solutions. There is no solution to this because you've never done it. And so Rich McKay can say whatever he wants, but he can't offer a solution. You can't show me a way that you want these tackles to be corrected because you've never tackled. And so when you're talking to me, I want you to talk from a place of, I'm talking from a place of a guy who's tackled people, who's been in an open field with a runner who can go anywhere. There's a lot of open space. They're dynamic, 4-3, 4-4, sometimes 4-2 runners. So sometimes you're going to catch me diving. And when I get my hands wrapped around them, I have to find a way to get him to the ground while their momentum and their strength and their power is going somewhere else. It sounds good, but it's not practical.
Skip, you be reaching so much, Skip.
For real, bro.
You gotta be fouled out by now, Skip.
So as you see, the moment was intense. And this is one of the points that I want to make, because during the first confrontation that Sherman had with Skip Bayless, he was actually talking to Stephen A as well. It's just that Skip Bayless pushed it a little further. And so their confrontation extended longer than it probably should have. And during that particular time, Sherman was sticking to his guns. He was like, look, Skip, I'm playing this game. You're not playing this game. You know, a lot of these athletes have that perspective with a lot of these media pundits that haven't played the game. And you see now, years later, it's not, you know, Skip Bayless isn't even with First Take any longer. He's with Undisputed. Brought Sherman on, and Sherman is still sticking to his guns. He's like, look, Skip, even though we're working together, watch how you talk to me. Because I played this game. You know, you didn't play the game. You just covered the game. And so you see, no matter what type of relationship they have now, even, you know, they have a work relationship. Prior to that, on First Take, you know, Sherman was just an athlete on the First Take show, kind of defending himself against media pundits like Skip Bayless who don't play the game. So to answer some of the people's questions, wondering if they were doing this to increase ratings, it could be a possibility, but Sherman has took this position with Skip Bayless, as you saw from the first video on First Take years ago. So yes, Undisputed is suffering ratings-wise. Was this a move to increase ratings because they know that there is a natural dynamic for them to go at it? Possibly. Did it just happen organically because, you know, those are two strong personalities and that can be generated at any particular time? I'm not sure. I don't know if this was calculated or not. But as we all know, Skip Bayless is good for generating controversy. Generally, that's what gives his shows momentum, when he's able to create some sort of controversy. And like I said, the avid sports fan is already aware of this about Skip Bayless, and the avid sports fan is generally aware of the first situation that occurred between Sherman and Skip Bayless on First Take, where Sherman is just, he pretty much standing on what he believes, and that's, I played the game, so I think what I have to say is going to hold a little bit more value, you know, a little bit more weight than what you're presenting just because you covered the sport for X amount of years. So tell me what you think. You know, did this situation between Skip and Sherman happen organically, or was it generated and constructed to kind of build ratings? So don't hesitate to drop your thoughts and your comments in the comment section. And in the meantime, I'll try to keep an eye on the interactions between Skip and Sherman just to see how this all plays out. Because Richard Sherman never played with Skip, and I don't think he's playing with him now. So if it's for ratings, then there's a general understanding between the two of them. But if this happened organically, Skip might want to find another replacement if he keep talking to Richard Sherman like he talked to Shannon Sharp. This is SmashDaLikeTV. Thanks for rocking out with me, man. Make sure you smash that like button. This is SmashDaLikeTV, so please smash that like button for me. And make sure you hit the subscribe before you take the next ride. Your brother Be Easy is out of here like Vladimir. Peace.